No, it was.
It's two lightning bugs humping. I think that's what
I think that'd have been more rhythmic.
Well,
but it had to have been a
unless
nuclear.
Newbies.
Well, they could have been.
It would have had to have been irradiated because it was bright.
It was weird.
It was a threesome with lightning bugs.
Oh gosh.
Edit that out.
Menage a trois.
Menage a trois.
Wow.
Drifting in eternity.
So, welcome to Chummin' with the Spirits. We have Parrot Chum, OG, of course, I'm JD, and our special guests, Darkwoods Paranormal. We have Raven and Gabriel.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel I know you enough to shorten your names.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought we were going full names, but
Thank you for having us. You invited us.
yeah, we
Thank
did.
you guys for coming.
Thanks for coming all this way.
I think she just commented that we're not first name basis yet.
Yeah. Spend one night in a cemetery with you, and we're still not first name.
Right.
Oh, we're definitely first name basis.
Secret.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to touch during this
What?
episode.
Oh, can we switch? Can we change
Yeah,
seats?
No.
I'm not going through that again. No.
I'd like to touch on what we saw in the cemetery at some point.
Oh, maybe we could start. Should we start?
You want to start with that? Well, why are we here? We came down here for what?
The Elmwood U.F.O days, which happens the very last weekend of every July every year. Been going on, what, 46 years now?
Yes.
Almost 50. I can't
Which would
quite
be
remember.
almost 46. Yeah.
46th annual.
Yeah.
Thanks for the fact check there, Raven.
I actually had
I
a
was never good at math.
participant come by our booth,
true.
and I asked him, I was like, "Is it usually this hot in Wisconsin?" And they're like, "No." But for some reason, they always pick the hottest weekend of the year to have UFO days.
I was just going to say it's just because you were there. You make it all
I was
hot.
thinking that.
I was-
It was okay to say.
Talking about book sales were on fire for you.
They were. People really were interested.
And
in
then-
In your poster
The
sales.
posters, yeah.
Yes.
We'll have to get some pictures up on that
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and figure out a way for you guys to be able to sell that.
I mean, they ripped them off the doors to
They
take
did
them
rip off
home.
the
They did rip them off the
They literally
doors.
took them down.
They're
5
like,
of them
is it
gone.
okay if we just take them? Sure.
Actually, did 2 people pay for them?
Yeah.
there's
Well,
one of them.
I
one
see
of
you
them did,
gave
yeah.
so many
Yeah.
away.
I sold
Yeah.
2 of them while you guys were away, and then
Just pocketed the money.
Right. Well, that's what I would do. Absolutely.
No, so hopefully we'll put some pictures up of the ones that that were done because we can edit those in. You did phenomenal.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Your orbs poster was really neat. The I survived the UFO days.
Yes.
That was a major hit. Everybody really loved
Yeah.
that. I have to say everybody at Elmwood was so nice, welcoming.
yep.
And for the size, I did talk to somebody and they said back in the day, like 2 or 3, maybe probably pre-COVID, they said they used to have like 500 to 600 plus
Yeah.
people.
Sure,
That it was
yeah.
like massive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weaned down, maybe just not as much attention to it because like we hadn't known about it at all if it wouldn't have been for you guys. And it's actually, we knew the story, just didn't connect.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
kind of like the Sally House for us that, oh, by the way, it's 45 minutes from us. One of the biggest places that I ever wanted to go, and I'd like, oh, it's just that close? I was like,
Yeah. And I had never even heard of it until Gabriel actually told me about it
Right.
last year when we were contemplating getting our podcast up and off the ground, and we went, and it was actually busier last year.
It was, yeah.
But I mean, this year was really hot. So.
How'd you guys get involved? What made you like, hey, we're going to do this?
Well, that's just how we are.
Do you notice
so
the
they're at the
story?
table
Yeah, what- you could-
already.
There is that, okay.
Yeah, I was like, we're doing this, right? Go ahead.
So
Tell the
I
story.
actually, I invited her. We actually spoke about 3 weeks, a year ago to this day. I said, you know what? I want to do a paranormal podcast, but I don't want to just do paranormal. I want to include all kinds of stuff. You know, cryptids, aliens. I actually lived in a house for a little bit in Elmwood, Wisconsin. It's a legitimate haunted house, and it was attached to the field about 3 miles down, and all the fields, of course, touched together. It was actually the legitimate sign that says in 1972 in this spot, Sheriff Wheeler, saw the UFO. And I found just living in Elmwood, it had a presence, kind of a feeling about it. Everything was much greener. The deer are bigger. Everything's just bigger.
It sets down in like a holler.
Yeah.
It does.
And
It does.
it's
But
beautiful scenery.
it is. But I'm talking about the energy about it. Everything just seems to kind of come alive. All the greenery does.
And it kills the Wi-Fi and cell
There
phones.
is
It's a
absolutely no
dead zone.
Wi-Fi.
It's a
There's-
complete dead zone down there.
There's an electronical
Anomaly
an
there.
electronic anomaly in Elmwood that
yeah.
I don't quite.
I think it's
Understand,
quicker if
right?
we actually had homing pigeons next year. We'll just send
Yeah,
them
just,
up.
just put them up.
Yeah.
all the-
Text messages.
all
that
the
Yeah.
functions
That would
and
be
the-
faster.
It would.
Communication for sure.
Or maybe somebody needs to invest in some Starlink satellite. See
Oh,
if that will work.
Yeah.
Then we can track the
Elon,
satellite.
if you would like, Chumming with the Spirits, including Darkwoods Paranormal, would love to have you on as a guest and perhaps a
Sponsor?
sponsor.
Yeah.
So get a hold of any of us. We'll be happy to say yes.
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 Oh, the mobile platform one, the smaller one that's easy to transport around since we like going mobile.
Yes. Yes.
That would be the Starlink that we're
And
talking
also,
about.
as a sponsor, we would all like Tesla so we can carry our equipment for marketing.
Yeah, Elon, if you
Absolutely.
want to
Roadster would
sponsor
be
us,
amazing
we'd love
for me.
that.
So I
There's the first spiral.
right.
I do love your sponsorship stuff, though. I mean, you're
Thank you so
on
much.
point.
So we'll try. So I lived in Elmwood, and all of a sudden, I saw a poster when I was downtown. They have very limited stores because it's very small downtown, and it said UFO days. And I thought aliens. Heck yeah, that's for me. And I went, and I thought it was intriguing because here's this little town that really doesn't have a whole lot other than a small town atmosphere, and it comes alive for an incident that happened in 1972. I thought that was amazing for them to keep on carrying that in as a festival. So fast forward to me meeting Raven, and I said, you know what, I want to do a podcast. Because living in that haunted house in Elmwood, I thought, man, I'd love to tell this story. I was listening to Dave Schrader on KTLK back in the day in Minnesota. And I just said Minnesota.
I did, and I was
meant,
like, oh my gosh.
Minnesota.
It happened.
Yes.
Oh no.
Minnesota?
So Dave Schrader is also did
Hoser Files.
Hoser Files.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
He has a new podcast, Darkness 60, I believe.
And he also has a podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And well, he actually is launching a new
show.
A new show, yeah. I think
it's
it might have
just out.
actually just came out. Yeah.
We
And
looked
Dave,
out.
if you're listening, we'd be happy to be on your show as well.
Or you could come on ours. We'll see
Absolutely.
you. We'll see you in February in Missouri's Paracon again. He's going
Yes.
to be another speaker. So
Is he?
Nice. Nice.
we got to meet him while we were up there this year.
Yeah.
Well, you saw him.
I did see him. Well, since he's gonna be we're gonna be on a show, we should make sure that we're at least a bit more friendly.
Yeah,
with him this year.
Absolutely. And to me, I think the Hoser Files was probably the best paranormal show on TV at that time. I couldn't find anything better. I liked it even better than Ghost Hunters.
Really?
Yeah, I really did.
Right.
I really did.
Where Ghost Hunters was at that point in time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, getting back to the Minnesota, can Missy say the word out for us?
Yes.
Larry, you wanna? Oh, sorry, Parachum. I'll take you out right now.
I take you out.
Take you out.
Oh, sassy pants.
So, we got here a day early for the presentation, and
But a day late for the actual convention. It's a 3-day festival.
yes,
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and
That's fair.
And Sunday. Yeah.
and you being UFO days, I was like, why don't we go skywatch in a cemetery?
Right.
Which
Right.
makes perfect sense.
Wonderful idea, by the way.
Yeah, saw that amazing meteor. That was pretty.
Yeah.
pretty
That was
nice.
pretty cool.
That's
That was pretty cool. I
I had
don't
no
see
idea.
those very often.
Had my back
so.
to it. No one let me know in time.
But I know
It was fast. It was fast. It happened really quick.
I know Og the Destroyer here didn't see what we saw, but what
He
do
saw
you,
the meteor, though.
You
I
saw the
did.
meteor.
I did see the
So,
meteor.
you know.
Absolutely great.
But I think it's one of those things. Only two of us can see something at one time. On the
Well,
because otherwise we wouldn't be able to give each other shit.
It does.
That's-
For some reason, it does correlate with you and I, right?
That might
we
actually
never
be
had
a
the
real
same thing. You're absolutely
That
right.
might be a real phenomenon.
That's not true.
GJD phenomenon. How do we give Parachum more shit?
That's not hard to do. But I want us to go down the line, starting with Missy, and explain what you saw on the field.
I mean, Raven.
Who's Missy? Raven?
I'm sorry, Raven.
Raven,
I have
thank
multiple
you.
names and
thanks for
personalities.
getting
Multiple personalities.
I was pretty sure. I just didn't want to say it.
We're
out
going to
loud.
bring Raven in instead of Missy. So
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
Well, our sassy pants is back.
All
But
right,
make sure you
Missy
leave
Vince.
multiple personalities. That was legit.
Yeah.
It's
That's fine.
the personality
You know
with
what?
coffee, the personality without coffee. It's the personality of coffee and the personality with whiskey. That's what it is.
So
In
what did
between,
you?
there's something good there.
So what did you see?
Well, I did see the meteor. Like it just across the sky, like lit up. It was amazing, but it was really fast. It
The
was-
light
Yeah.
in the field.
He's trying to prompt
Oh,
you.
the light in the field. Well, you gotta be a little. It's like I thought we were just talking about that.
We were.
Just talking about that.
Yeah, that's how we have problems.
We jump.
You gotta.
You tried
We
to-
time jump?
Jumped 2 times. Yes.
I knew it.
Pear chum jumped.
He jumped.
Yeah.
He went from the light in the sky to the light in the field, and you're just supposed to know.
Yeah.
There were lights.
You are.
There were lights.
It's
I
not
know
a quantum
that.
leap anymore. It's
No.
a parallel jump.
I loved Quantum Leap.
Yeah. Oh, so that's
I liked it at the beginning, but here you go.
yeah. Well, so we'll have an off-screen topic because that's what we're kind of talking about on the animation.
So we're not going to say quantum leap. We're going to say paranormal jump.
Okay. All right.
no,
But
I
I
think
loved
that's
that show. I loved it.
Can you
Or
use that in a
trips.
sentence for me, please?
Parachum pulled his finger and ended up doing a paranormal jump.
That's appropriate. I like that. Yes.
You would pull it?
No,
Go
we're in
ahead.
a confined space that is not safe.
Yeah, because everybody else is going to end up having a paranormal fall.
So we were okay. Well, we started in the graveyard, and we were all obviously hanging out doing some sky watching. But it's Wisconsin. There's fields everywhere, which Gabriel was just talking about. Just fields upon fields. But yeah, there was a strange light, and
Not a lightning bug.
it was not a lightning bug. It wasn't, and it was a light, and then it would stop, and then it was again, and then it would stop, and then it was again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I saw. Just a light.
Could have
out in the
possibly
field.
been 2 lightning bugs together.
No, it was.
There's
It,
two
that-
lightning bugs humping. I think that's what it was.
That's
Should
what
I
I
say
think-
humping? Is
I
that
think
okay?
I think that'd have been more rhythmic.
Well,
but it had to have been a
Unless they're
nuclear.
newbies. I
Well,
mean.
they could have been.
It would have had to have been irradiated because it was bright.
It was
Right.
weird.
It was a threesome with lightning bugs.
Oh gosh.
Edit that out. Too.
Menage a trois.
Menage a trois.
Oh,
I don't
That
know.
was for
though.
I'm sorry I missed that now.
Yeah. That's all for Liz. He's been looking words up all the time.
Yeah, I haven't quoted a movie yet, Liz. So
Yeah, well,
Yet.
we got a little bit more
oh,
time.
my goal is not to quote a movie at all.
That's never going to happen. But go ahead.
No,
It was not a lightning bug.
It was not a lightning
No.
bug. I
How
don't
big
know.
was it? And how far was it out?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't ask me directions or.
She's not good with
Or
math.
math. Question, yes.
yes. All the things
If
you
it's
learn
got
about
numbers,
No.
not a Raven question.
No.
Gabriel,
no.
did you see this?
I saw. So I had a different take on it than
Good.
you guys.
Let's hear it.
I've seen orbs. There was a place. I was in a courthouse, and I'll go forward and then I'll go back.
Okay.
I was in courthouse once,
Time jump.
and I saw this orb thing. It was really big, and it flew by me and the person I was with, and it was warm, right? And you could feel it, and you could kind of feel the radiation from it. It was kind of a trembling sound as it went through. What I saw, that was me going like this.
Well, no, I mean, what you just described what a lot of people talk about is ball lightning.
Yeah.
Do tell.
So ball lightning is a phenomena that lightning forms a plasma ball, and it hums and crackles, but it radiates heat. It can go through solid objects. It can melt through glass and like leave a hole, or
Yep.
just go through a wall. Because of the plasma, it's a very rare occurrence, but it will generate a ton of heat, and it'll cause a hum because it's literally electricity that somehow is in a ball.
Yeah, and you'll hear-
there's now film footage of some of it.
So
I've actually seen it.
3 different times in my life. I've seen
In
those.
Grandview, off I-29, me and Liz.
When I was a kid, we lived in a house that we would see these little white balls, and it would change from a white to kind of like a blue violet, and it would make a slapping sound, and it would literally hum, and it would go through our bedroom, and like it was going to go to the wall, and it would stop, and it would just dissipate. So I've seen those many a times. You know?
But you felt the heat off.
Oh,
of it,
absolutely.
And I'm
Because,
just happy that
literally,
you
we
lived in
felt
a
our
house as a
faces, and
kid.
they were hot. You know?
No, they didn't keep you in the shed or
How old was
anything.
this house?
Huh?
How old was the house?
The house, I'd say the town itself was at least 1900, so it couldn't have been that old. I was maybe 10, so about 40 years ago.
I think cloth wiring.
And a lot of the times with the ball,
I mean, that will just. 110 doesn't have enough to generate.
So it wasn't
plasma.
just me. It was me and my
mean,
two brothers were all
without
in
it-
the same bedroom when we saw this. And you looked at each other. Did you see that? But it happened so often. We after a while we just quit.
Was it during storms or anything, or just regular night?
No.
because a lot of the times with ball lightning, because they're plasma based, you'll see plasma discharge and hear popping.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all. Well, so another thing you may not know is like lightning can be over 14 miles away from a storm.
Yeah.
Like it may be clear skies, but you can still, if there's, in the military they literally would call out lightning watch, like lightning in 7, lightning, it was up to 14, because they actually had somebody get struck by lightning 14 miles away from the storm
Wow.
on an airfield.
I watched this go down the hallway because you can see the light illuminated, and you see it closer, and they would come into the room.
Yeah,
So that's
it's-
pretty good lightning.
That's not ball lightning.
That's not ball lightning, but I mean, it was the perfect orb. I mean, literally, it was the orb, right?
Yeah.
The atypical when people, the
Right.
will o' the wisp orb that kind of moves and
Yeah, that's more like
entices you to
lightning
go
But
out.
as it
bottle.
moved, it kind of had this tail thing, until it stopped, and then the tail would go back to an orb.
Kind of like the orbs that we had on our video from the Sally House.
Absolutely, just like that. But I mean, huge, like baseball. I mean, it
Yeah.
was huge.
There's a lot of parallels with that because it all seems to be around you.
It is.
You keep on saying that, and I keep
I have
on
a
changing
theory.
the subject, and
I
then
do
I
have a
go
theory
back
about that.
to the sky watching. So, so I saw really, really bright lights. But I personally live in the country currently, so I see lightning bugs all the time. It's my favorite thing to do is sit outside with a cigar and watch lightning bugs everywhere. So my perspective of what a lightning bug looks like might be a little bit different, right? Because I mean they're all over the fields, and it looked like a lightning bug, but it was bigger. But then again, when I was looking over at the area we're at, there was kind of a orbish thing that was bluish gray, and it was way back in the corner, and then it would leave. So I mean,
By the trees?
yes.
But this is
Did you
not
see
the one.
that too?
This is not the one we're describing right now.
No.
Absolutely.
No. So I'm the one that pointed out the one actually in the field. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's why I missed the meteor, because I was looking at the field.
yeah.
You guys were looking at the sky. Because I thought, wow, that
I was
car,
actually taking a drink of whiskey and went up the nest when I saw it. I'm like, oh, look at that.
it was fate. Or peanut butter. Banana. It was banana.
It
My
was.
bad.
It was actually pretty
wow.
good.
Yeah,
Laffy
wow.
Taffy.
Yeah.
Distinct brand of bananas.
But go
And I
ahead.
learned
I-
a true fact. So bananas don't taste like bananas used to. Laffy Taffy was actually what bananas are supposed to taste like. A really good
That
friend
is
taught
an
me that.
amazing-
Yes.
Amazing thing.
So I do have a question in regards to lightning bugs because I don't know much about that topic.
It's a bug.
They're not
In their
usually
lightning.
like
their
you
butt.
usually
Yeah.
see a lot of them, right?
Depends
Not
on the area.
Sometimes.
Not one.
No, that's not.
Oh no! Well, no. There was probably a handful of up to 5 that were floating around.
Oh, especially in the great around
Yeah, in
cemetery.
the cemetery.
graves.
And they're usually yellower, right?
Well, sometimes
Yellow,
they're
green.
white.
It really depends on
Not
the
bright
area.
white.
Yeah. So what? I mean, I had my glasses on.
I had my glasses on.
What I saw as I was looking out was it looked like headlights that had like so. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, so I get stigmatism. So you get this star. That didn't star, but it had like a little trail behind it when I was seeing it, and I thought, oh, it's a car. And I'm like, that's when I said, is there a road over there? And there is.
No, I remember you saying that.
I do.
Way
It's
out there.
twice as far because a car later went by and I saw the
Yeah.
reference, and I was like, and that's when Larry turns around, or Parachum turned around and goes, that's in the middle of the field. And I'm like, yeah, that's in the middle of the field. I saw it, it lit up, moved, it faded for a second, then came up and went again, and then faded. And it was, to me, at my angle, and keep in mind we were underneath that UFO light, the LED ring. So that had to be taking some of the light off of it from where I was at. It was still bright enough that I literally thought it was a car. I mean, that's how bright and how it was moving it fast, because lightning bugs aren't extremely fast. They meander. That was moving at a steady pace that I thought it was fast enough to be like a car. That could have been me getting ready to run. Cops, go. But that's what it was very bright white, not the typical yellow to green that you get off the fireflies. That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
But there was where you're talking about may have been over to the
Behind us.
behind us.
Yeah.
I had seen stuff to the right of us on the tree line that
Yeah.
looked
Just like that.
very similar
Yeah.
in the pacing. That was like in the trees, and I pulled the thermal up. I couldn't pick anything up on thermal off of it. And we'll see if I caught anything, because I scanned the whole graveyard with the thermal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because your thermal camera is powerful enough to pick up if there is a lightning bug or something, right?
It depends on how much heat it's putting off. Putting
And
off.
also
But
how many yards it is away as well.
I was actually surprised. Like, I was getting way clearer images in the cemetery than what we got in Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
which kind
I
of threw
didn't
me
see
off.
that. Okay.
And maybe it's because
That's
of all the
interesting.
brush, everything was mowed down, so that may it wasn't radiating as much up in the view. I'll have to play around with it to figure it out. But that's what I saw for when we're talking about the orb in the middle of the field.
So you're saying orb as well?
Yeah, I would have to say it would be an orb because it was round, bright, and had a minor tail off the back end of it.
Okay.
I'm now realizing if I want to go find something, I need to go look for something else, because I've gone for Bigfoot and had paranormal activity happen, and pardon the language, a retarded owl hooting at me. And now I went sky watching for UFOs, and I get to see paranormal orbs in the trees in a field. I don't know what's going on.
So obviously I didn't see it. So I gotta say, out of the only thing I ever saw the whole time there was lightning bugs. I'm gonna say lightning bug. I go with the country guy. See a lightning bug, even though that
Well, you guys went off in the
country
corner a
guy is
couple times.
absolutely in denial about orbs, which I get it. I don't believe in orbs either, but
Well, he
it
had-
seems to happen all the time.
Now
I was
you-
going to say you didn't believe in orbs until we went to the Sally house.
I still don't believe in orbs. I just don't know what I saw.
Okay. All right.
We're going down this road
Well,
again.
what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go back.
You
This-
need to go rewatch that video where you apologize to Patsy about her orb.
Yeah, and I did apologize
Yeah.
because I like, okay, maybe you are seeing. My thing was maybe you are
It's an
seeing
insect.
something. Probably was. So anyway, yeah.
But I have to
We'll
say
fi-
with
we'll figure it
Gabriel,
out.
Gabriel's probably, now that you told that story, you have more experience with orbs up
Yep.
close. Because I've never had him. I've had him in pictures. Very rarely have I ever seen one, and it's usually at a distance. It's not in my hallway. So I'd have to say you probably have a better first-person reference on
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
being
and you're
close
an
enough
anomaly.
Well, I mean,
or a magnet.
so since I do live in the country, what was sitting in front of us was legitimately a field, for cows.
Absolutely.
And I'm just no.
For us city folk, he's explaining what a field is.
No, because it could be a cornfield, right?
Yeah.
But you could just from the smell, you could tell that it was a livestock field.
Yeah, it was like alfalfa or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
So,
it wasn't cornstalk high, where the deer's hide.
I have a theory. I live around fields that house that they're made there are there just for the cows to graze on, and cows die, and I do see a lot of orbs around my area.
Do
So
you-
that could be energy, as we know, energy
Or
doesn't
it could be
matter.
methane gas getting ignited.
Yeah,
And
it could. You can when they dry up, you can start them on fire. I guess.
So
cow patties.
Yeah.
Or
You-
grits.
Yeah, and whip them at each other. It's fun. Just don't taste
you
them.
just opened a rabbit hole for me to go down. Thank you.
We're not going to
Cow patties.
So-
Or orbs.
Could we add that?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you not been watching our recent episodes?
Not really.
She doesn't
Oh,
watch
for
our stuff.
shame.
I've already figured that out.
shame.
I've already figured that out.
So you just mentioned that you've seen a lot of cows die, and you see
Yes.
orbs and stuff around them,
We're
right?
going to give OG a hard time about this.
No. So probably.
I know where he's going.
Could there be a correlation that something may have died, a squirrel or a raccoon out there in that field, and what we're seeing aren't orbs,
Spirits.
but the souls?
Absolutely.
Well, some would say spirits, because not everything has a soul per something.
I'm just going.
I got your
biblical.
back.
I'm going biblical on
But do
this.
you see where I'm
That's
going
true.
with that?
Yeah, no.
That's
well,
where I was trying to make that conclusion. Is,
Yeah.
because it's not just people that have orbs after they die.
I didn't even think about that, but from an energy concept, that would also explain maybe it's an orb and not a figure.
A life is a life.
So
once
we're
it dies,
horrible
right?
people because we couldn't go out in the field and help whatever just died, and it was showing us that it died because we
Or
didn't
you
help
can
it.
go off the old legends of the will-o'-wisps, where they'd show up to lure people to their deaths because they're lonely.
Or you could go off that, cows are having fun. They're just out there just eating around until they die. So it's just enjoying the space.
So you're saying it was trying to lure me into the field?
If it was going to lure anybody, it was going to be you.
Absolutely.
Do you not know
That's
the
fair.
stories of the Will-o'-the-Wisps and all that? How they
I know they talk with an Irish accent.
don't talk at all.
So I'm going to go with no.
Well,
that's a
I
big
don't-
no.
That's a big no. So no, Paradigm does not know another cryptid.
No,
or
But we can talk about it when we do a special filming of
No.
something
No,
that we got planned.
no. So there was a show when I was in middle school or high school called That's So Weird on Disney.
Oh yeah.
And she came across one traveling with her mom's band bus out in the middle of a field, a will-o'-the-wisp, and it talked to her and tried to lure her by getting in her
You
head.
trust in the mouse, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fair.
So
think
they
that's
so
fair.
the lore that's a hard word to say. Lore of the will-o'-the-wisp
That'll
is
be an outtake.
they don't speak.
Yeah, generally they don't speak. They'll pulsate at you to try to get you to come
I'm trying to get
closer.
you to chase them down.
To figure out what it is, yeah.
So then
Curiosity.
that means if a will-o'-the-wisp talks,
It's
you're
probably
dealing with
fake.
something
Probably
else.
fake.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably fake.
Okay.
And a lot of
Interesting.
people thought maybe they could have been a methane gas off the swamps because a lot of times they're near
Well, I was
swamps.
out.
You were out.
You were out there.
No.
I mean,
That's
or
fair.
maybe you're
And
just
you have
hallucinating
skills.
from the methane gas. I mean, there's
There's
a lot
that.
of. I mean, being in a confined space with Parachum.
It's still recording on my end.
Same.
Still recording on mine?
Yeah, it still has mine too.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me.
Do I sing in the meantime?
Yes.
Let me.
That
refresh.
musical's gonna start.
Yes.
We're gonna get a musical going.
We should do a musical episode.
I'm Henry the
How-
The whole thing is
How
a musical.
fun would that be?
Have you ever seen Cannibal the Musical?
Cannibal
Made
the
by
musical?
Trey, the South Park guys.
No, I have not seen that.
It's awesome. It's basically a musical of the Donner Party.
That is crazy. Who thinks of writing a musical about the Donner Party?
South Park guys.
This,
Yeah.
this literally got too hot just sitting here. And
I
that's-
have that effect on things.
I know. We got to move this away from you.
Yeah.
So why is it still recording on our end?
Depends on what Wi-Fi. So you're on your cell. So
I'm on
it's-
my cell.
Yeah, of course you are. You can go back to singing.
I don't know if you noticed, but when I'm around, electrical things have problems.
When you're around, a lot of things have
So
problems.
Sally House was your fault?
No, it was the house that we were visiting before
no.
Sally House.
Gabe,
Okay.
you
Just
got a
gave
lot of
yourself up.
history right
Yeah.
now. bro.
Parachum is trying to move all blame on you on all the stuff.
I will take it.
just-
It makes you feel better, sir.
We're
Absolutely.
back online.
I feel.
We're back.
Okay, this is filming. I can't
Hi.
say
And we're
that.
back, folks.
So,
Well, technically, you guys didn't leave. It was just me gone. I'm like, whoa. I just
you're
We
back.
did miss you.
I'm
You're
back.
gone.
You're back.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
so
Don't know where it
think,
went.
I think we're all in agreement with what we saw
Is Gabriel's fault?
is Gabriel's fault.
I think that's a
Besides
fair
the one
statement.
person that didn't see it, which is fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he'll still blame Gabriel.
Yes.
Absolutely. I've been around
no
Gabriel
problem.
and seen stuff that doesn't exist, so
But-
yeah, it's Gabe.
I kind of wanted to
Thank you.
segue into the anomalies that we were having, not just in Elmwood itself, but the auditorium.
Yes.
Oh,
They were
I
having
s-
problems with the mics earlier, and yeah.
I was gonna say,
so
yeah.
Skeeter,
just
can I,
died right
can I
on
say
it.
your name,
Skeeter,
Skeeter?
right?
Oh, I
What?
just did so.
Well, you didn't say a last name. I think it's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
Skeeter.
there's tons of skeeters.
Mosquitoes.
not in Wisconsin. There's
He
only one.
probably
Skeeter.
appreciates the call out.
So when I was
Did a
when
wonderful
you were,
job, by the way.
When
Yeah,
you
he
were
did.
setting up for yours, and I was helping him.
As I was manning the hot booth.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you
Yes,
for
thanks
selling
for
all our
manning the
stuff.
hot booth and selling our
You're,
stuff.
you're the one making it hot.
He told Gabriel and I that the first person that spoke that morning,
Mm-hmm.
the microphones were randomly switching channels
Yeah.
on themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, is that even possible?
When you guys were up there, we were listening to static. So every once in a while, you'll hear static.
But
No, those are
that's
clipping.
weird.
The mics were clipping.
Well, that was my mic.
Yeah.
He handed me one because I told him the one I had was dead. Well, no, the first one I had
It was dead inside.
yeah, dead inside. But it showed full charge. It shows and then it was just shutting off randomly. And when the last time it came back up, the battery was just dead.
Well, and that's weird because my
it's hard to shut
DSLR
me up.
camera that I've used to film a lot of stuff is
You
set.
don't want to know.
It's set
But I
to
do.
when you
What?
push record, it records. It stopped 4 times during your guys' speech at random increments. Like one of them was like 12 minutes and 12 seconds of recording, and it just shut off.
Well,
Like,
I wonder what we were talking about when it shut off.
Oh, that's nice. That's
It
Well, I
said
didn't think about that.
recording
We'll have to go back
stopped
and look.
due
Yeah,
to
we will.
unexpected error. So I'd have to push record again. But another time it was like 11 minutes and 39 seconds or something like that.
Well, and then even Tate's laptop was every once in a while would just kick on.
Yeah, oh, that thing
Like,
kept, yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe the table was getting bumped a couple times. If there's a couple times it popped up, no one was near it.
There was
And
nobody.
it was popping up like somebody was moving the mouse on it. Because
Yeah.
that's the only way on that Mac for the
For it to keep doing that.
To-
Yep.
yeah
Well-
you touch it and it then pops
Show
up so
the
you can
video.
speed up.
And
Yeah.
not to mention the things that one of us at this table was seeing on the stage.
Well, let's just stay with what we're talking about here.
I forgot
Denial.
what we were talking about.
What you
We're,
guys?
we're going back to electrical anomalies
Yeah.
at the actual building, which is it's early
yeah,
1900s, right?
Yes.
Wasn't it the 1800s? 18 something?
Yeah, it was 18 something.
It doesn't look a day over 200.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the
Beautiful
building had a ton of history.
Building.
No, they've done a great job. Well, even the actress who's also the head of the Historical Society, she mentioned that it's so great that they're actually still using it
Using
and
it, yeah.
maintaining it.
No,
I mean,
that's real, right?
Used to
But-
be a theater. It was
Yeah.
a bowling alley. Like
they
there.
still have the bowling alley down below.
Down below.
Yep.
I was reading some of the signs downstairs, and they use that auditorium on Friday nights for pickleball tournaments.
Oh, cool.
No, that makes
Yeah,
it's
it's all the rage.
neat that it's still got activity, and
Well-
the banisters are still up from the old theater
Yeah.
productions.
Yeah.
Well, let's tell people what you did on stage. Are you going to be releasing that on your podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
So-
and now I do really want to watch this and see where it would stop recording to see what we were actually talking about, though. I think that's a.
So I'll be honest, I don't think it had anything to
Okay.
do with what you were talking about.
That was all user error by you.
Probably.
Well, thanks for filming, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no,
Thank you for your time.
but
No, oh, thanks for being in the air conditioning while we're. Oh,
I
the
think
rest of
it,
the team's by the hot tip.
I think it was just a random
Anomaly?
phenomenon of the building.
The building itself, yeah, I mean, all the stuff that was happening in the building, like we were saying, the mic switching channels, that doesn't happen.
Are
That
you
is not
saying-
something that happens. I DJ. I've been DJing for 5 years. I DJ'd before that. That has never been something that's happened, ever.
Yeah, can 2 microphones at the same time
Switch
channels?
I've never
on
seen it
themselves?
happen
I-
before.
Not without going in the configurations. They lock in the channel. You
Yeah,
have to
we
go
do
in.
a channel scan and lock it in, yeah, essentially, and that's not
So
something
the
that
big
ever
question
happens.
is, Skeeter, what were you doing?
Well, so
No,
that-
he was in
that-
shock just as much
Well, no,
as
that's
we were.
the problem. Is you change it on the actual microphone. There's connections on it. That's what the little his setup. He had a very nice wireless setup. There's a reason why we don't do wireless on anything because of the paranormal. We've had so many issues.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's why the camera system we use at Sally House. That's why it's power over Ethernet cabled, because if you're in Elmwood, the wireless.
So are you saying the building is an entity in itself, or you're just saying paranormal happenings messing with electronics, which you see on
No,
sometimes?
I think there's some sort of anomalous field in that building that just affects things.
That's with the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the movie the guy showed,
Yeah.
the field having some sort of.
Oh, yeah.
That building might just have some sort of natural.
I'm thinking, what if it's the town itself?
It could be, and
I mean, we know that the town is a dead zone and maybe the town is a dead zone because they can't connect to anything. Like, that's just maybe there's something that happens. And like Gabriel was saying earlier, the town itself, now you guys haven't traveled super far into Wisconsin.
You're not missing much.
You're not, but
Unless
like,
you're going to support us, then definitely Wisconsin's place to go.
but honestly, driving into Elmwood,
I just lost.
like everything,
It said trying to reconnect.
I'm still up.
I'm still
Give
I am
us
too.
1 second.
Sorry, Raven.
that's
What
fine.
Wi-Fi are you hooked up to? Were you hooked up to this one?
Yeah.
This one's it's getting hot. I've never had this happen.
It's
Gabriel, stop messing things up.
Actually, go use
It's
my
literally you.
personal.
So,
It's every time that you're.
No, I mean,
insane.
feel that.
no, it feels hot. Yeah, it's hot.
I've never had that heat up like that.
Yeah.
Now, normally it will get warm when you're charging the battery.
What's the name of it?
If you put this over a woman's
JD
heart, it'll freeze
it's
like
J
that.
Duvall.
Absolutely.
Right?
It doesn't show
Raven,
up.
Give it a shot.
you're one of the
Raven.
guys.
Oh, I'm one of the guys.
You are.
Oh, there, it just popped up.
Yes,
Jeremy,
I'm one
sorry.
of the guys. Yeah, I can't dress myself. I don't have
I can
women.
do-
I don't have the
No.
stereotypical woman
It's a
traits.
skill
Yeah,
set,
who would
man.
wear a
It
dress
is.
without
It
pockets?
is. It's a skill set. It's a skill set.
No, but I literally I can't dress myself. I don't
So
decorate.
I'm connected
for
to your
shit.
hotspot, but
Like,
it
I'm not
still
a
says
decorator.
reconnecting.
I love your toilet paper holder.
Disconnect and then connect.
You mean
to
my
the phone.
no?
Close
That's my
the
paper
program?
towel holder.
He's so
The
cool.
That's
Riverside.
Wilbur.
It,
That's
no,
cool.
let
Yeah,
it,
he is our
as long as
puppet.
you're on the wireless.
I am. It just keeps saying reconnecting. It's doing this.
Let me see.
Is it? Have you ever had so many people hooked up to one thing though?
Yeah, we've had
Oh.
like 6 cameras before.
Okay, so it's not that.
We party all the time.
Have you ever had a Raven connected to it? Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, you're blaming me.
Quote the Raven nevermore.
That's right.
Are you guys gonna ever do that? How poetic
have
would
to?
yeah, it'd be poetic.
He.
Yeah, it'd be,
Oh, I thought
that
you
would
didn't
be a
like
beautiful
Poe.
thing.
Well, ALS Poe's gonna support us.
Poe's dead.
No, I have no problem with Poe.
I thought you didn't like Poe.
Died with syphilis, married his cousin, whatever.
He
right?
didn't
I know
die
there's
with
a history.
syphilis. Well, oh,
He
he
had
might have.
syphilis.
Oh, okay. Well, he
Yes.
didn't die from
Married
syphilis.
his cousin.
Where I come from, he's a rock star.
Well, no, I don't have a problem with that.
I think
I don't
even though it's
support
saying
it, but
reconnecting, that's
whatever.
fine.
He was also an
'cause it's
alcoholic,
uploading
Yes.
in the
You know,
corner.
he died in a gutter.
Yes, crazy because
Not on a park bench. I thought it was on a
and
park bench.
somebody
No, it's in the
else's
gutter.
clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
But did you
yes.
know that
It's a
back in the
great
so
song.
back that was when they would pay you to vote. So they had, and they didn't have voting
A lot like
places
they do now.
or polling.
You know.
Yeah, they didn't have places that you could go vote. So they would actually vote in bars. So you would get paid, and he would. The theory is that he kept changing his clothes so he would just get more money, and he was also a heavy drinker.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
I wonder if he still votes.
Can you come into that?
Maybe he does.
So there's a conspiracy theory about that.
I love a conspiracy
Yes.
theory. Okay.
So the gentleman that wrote his obituary, which was very scathing, was his rival for poetry.
Ah,
And yeah, you got to look this up. So
I love this.
So the rumor is he didn't like. Well, Edgar Allan Poe. Allan was his, I think, father's name. He didn't like that name. He didn't go by Edgar Allan Poe. He went by
Edgar Poe.
Edgar Poe.
yeah.
In the obituary, he added Edgar Allan Poe.
Salt to the wound.
Oh my
Salt to the wound. So when you
gosh.
look into this, he talks bad about his drinking, talks bad about all this. So most of the information we have
Is from the rival.
from the rival on the obituary, because he was a well-known writer too in the area.
Who was he?
I can't remember his name.
So he
We'll have
wasn't
to look
that
it up.
well.
Well, not well.
No,
He
no.
made the other guy
You know
more
what he
famous.
did?
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's what I was just gonna say. He actually reversed it, and
Yeah.
now Edgar Allan
Yeah,
Poe.
had he not done that, and well, in the mysterious way Poe died,
Yeah.
kind of made to it. But yeah, please look into that. That would be an amazing podcast for
Yeah,
you
would
guys.
be
I mean, that is
amazing
right up my
podcast.
This is a
alley.
book report
I
on
love
You know
Poe.
You know who I would
As a
suspect
kid,
it
yeah.
being?
Bring it back up.
Well,
Use
but
that
the
as-
teacher, actually, I was going to school for aviation. Interesting story, not to, I mean, we don't stay on topic very good, anyway, so it's fine.
This
But,
is literally our podcast.
okay, good.
Don't knock it.
Oh, sorry, it's good, it's good. So I went to
love
school
it.
for aviation until they told me I was too old to do what I wanted to do. The teacher is just a small little college, not very good unless you're going to support us as a sponsor, then you're great. Anyway, so
Shots every time
didn't
he does
me
that,
because
shots.
I was going to do my book report on my radio. Oh, I just lost his name. Rush Limbaugh, because he actually ran a radio station as a host, deaf, for almost about a year and a half. And I thought that was
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
So I wanted to do it on him, and she forbidden it because of who
Who he
was such a
was,
political
yeah.
guy. I was looking at it. Here's a guy that had a #1 rating radio station, and he ran it deaf.
You couldn't even hear what he was talking
Yep.
about. Yeah, what he
Yep.
was saying.
And I thought that's amazing, just talent alone. But because who he was, she said no, and it's a liberal college. And liberals are great. If you're going to support us as a sponsor, we'd be happy to talk good about you. Just saying. Anyways, she said, well, I had to say the poem, and she said, well, say it like he did. There's not a recording of him ever saying his poems. And I challenged her. I was like, listen, how did he say it? Because there's no recording of his voice. So how do you know? Maybe he speaks like me. Well, she failed me because shit like that.
Oh, because you
But-
argued or something. Wow.
No, but I
Using
mean, it's
facts and
100%
logic.
accurate. I
Yeah.
mean, no, they don't know what he sounded like, so she can't tell me that how I said it wasn't how he said it because we don't know what he sounded like. I don't know how he got here. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Edgar
Okay.
Allan Poe.
Yeah,
Which
Edgar
I'm
Allan
not
Poe.
sure how we got to Edgar Allan Poe.
So
I said, quote
wondered-
the Raven
Oh,
Nevermore.
quote the Raven Nevermore.
So I opened up
Oh,
that.
you did because I love Poe though. That's
I wonder if
That's
it's if
awesome.
it was his publisher, because his publisher was his biggest enemy and wouldn't publish his stuff because it was too dark and gruesome. So I'm wondering if that's
If only
Could
we
be.
had some way to look that up with
possibility.
technology.
What they need is to
weird.
have a system with all this data that we could just like type in. Hopefully in a couple of years we can
Just
get
get
that.
But
that,
don't
yeah. I mean,
don't
that's
bring it
probably
around
decades
Gabriel.
out.
You know, don't bring it around Gabriel or Elmwood.
And to be fair, we're using almost all our electronic devices to record this,
Yes, we
so
are.
we can't just Google things real
We
quick.
were
so.
training
Would
in
it be
Wisconsin.
would it
Or
be a
Bing,
po-
because Google trace you. They
Yeah.
track, unless Google wants to be a sponsor, then we're 100% against.
We would be so
Google
drunk
owns
by now.
YouTube, by the
Yes.
way. So
Would it be
Google's
a-
great. I mean,
Yeah,
they've
Google's
treated
great.
us great.
Yes.
Would
yes.
it be a
So-
possibility to maybe next year during UFO days, if we decide to come back up,
Yeah.
do an investigation of the auditorium?
I actually thought about asking.
I thought she said we could though.
Yeah.
I thought she said, and we'll have to obviously
Hopefully
get.
she liked the swag stuff. Did you give it to her?
We will because we have to go back.
Yeah, we do have to go back.
We did not see her, but
She
I
was
actually-
so busy though.
I wanted
She
to do
running
a,
running around. I didn't want to bother her one more time.
No, she was busy. I
Oh my
wanted
gosh.
to do an investigation and have people buy tickets and donate the money.
He actually thought of that
Yeah.
before we thought of the movie idea, but then
Yeah.
there was the whole thing with whether we could do paranormal
It's a
stuff
small
anyway.
town, people are hurting, right? So I
Yeah.
thought maybe we could somehow use it as a fundraiser.
I think your idea of renting out the camping site and doing skywalking would be.
Or even a great big huge movie night, drive a movie theater, but be a walk.
Actually,
I think it would go over well.
That would
they
be
have a huge
awesome.
inflatable thing we can rent
Yeah.
from the
When
rental store.
JD and I were out, when you guys were doing your thing with Larry Perjum, we probably had 20 people talk to us about paranormal activity around the area. So
Yeah.
I find that very intriguing. I think that would be pretty big.
Didn't you guys also talk to the news people?
No,
Did they come through?
we didn't see the news people.
Oh.
We had a TikTok guy.
TikTok. I'm sorry.
Dill Bop, who does paranormal UFO stuff in the area. This was his first recording of an event. He swung by, took some pictures, took some video. Would mention that you guys were already filming. I believe I forwarded.
You did. You forwarded. Yeah, I didn't watch
You
that
guys-
yet.
Thank you for that. By the
You're
way.
very
Oh,
welcome.
absolutely.
He's had a YouTube channel for 2 years. Hasn't really taken off. I mean, it's doing well.
But his
It's-
TikToks,
His
amazing.
TikToks, he's got 138,000
Wow.
followers, 3.3 million likes. He has one video that's, I think it was 2.3 million views. So I mean, he's
Good for
doing
him.
phenomenal in that format. But
Yeah.
he
And
mentioned
has
that.
a paranormal background.
Yeah, he says he'd love to collab and all that.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
So that's going to happen
and he
for
may
sure.
have more information in the area as well for paranormal or UFO sightings. And that.
Yeah, for sure. I
So
love that.
that's someone we can also bring in if we are going to do something like an investigation there. I know
Lights are flickering.
Gabriel, you and I kind of investigated a little bit and had some fun in the auditorium as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for the fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff, right?
Patreon stuff.
Yes.
No, not that kind of stuff.
We weren't specifying, and you were in a dark room together.
Yes.
Not a closet.
I
though.
took pictures. Though.
Having fun.
That's what makes it creepy.
Which you're going to afford me. You haven't done that yet. But
I
that's
have.
fine.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
sorry, I
it's in-
have
it's
them.
in
Raven
the
liked
joint.
them. Thanks for paying attention to me.
I have the
I don't need another friend like that.
$30
I
for
do
the
not need
photos.
another friend like that.
Don't blow this, Gabriel. Don't blow this.
That's funny because I tell
That's
him
what
that
I
all the
said in
time.
the room.
I know. Yeah, don't blow this.
Don't blow this.
That's what I told him in the room. Yeah, I'm telling you. As I was taking pictures.
And just take it all cash. Don't blow this. Don't blow this. Okay.
So I wanted to
Thank you for being
Bring
such
up-
a good sport.
UFO days again real quick.
You don't want to talk about auditorium? I thought you were going auditorium.
No,
We're done?
yeah.
About, okay.
Well, we
Well,
could probably
maybe-
circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back at one
It's-
point because I want to ask you a question
Circle
about
back
that
on that.
later.
Let's go UFO.
But I wanted just to say that you guys did a phenomenal
Yeah,
job.
absolutely.
I can't.
100%.
You two, that was sexist. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine.
You two did a phenomenal job marketing, advertising, and
Thank
putting
you.
putting together the movie night.
It's very kind,
getting
man,
the
very kind.
speakers. I feel like you guys did a lot of the work to
Yeah,
get
you got some- a
speakers.
lot
You
of talent
busted your,
there.
you busted your nuts, for sure.
and
Very kind of you.
I hope that they continue to allow you guys to spearhead things
More.
because
Hopefully, if that goes, please absolutely let us know.
We would love for you to come
we'd
back.
love
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
actually love for you guys to just move here.
We should
Can
do
you
our
just
own
move
thing
here?
too, by the way.
However,
Have
the
our own
problem is, I
kind
think
of
we
deal.
drink too much whiskey, and
No,
then
it's not
it
the
would
problem.
be
You
no,
don't
it'd be a
have
problem
good
for me. I would drink too much whiskey.
It's your Wi-Fi and internet around here just can't handle our lifestyle.
You'll build up a
Not
tolerance
ours,
to
by
that,
the way.
though.
There. Yeah.
No, I would love
But once
to.
Starlink
have you
sponsors
guys
us,
back
maybe
and,
we can
you know.
talk about that.
I mean,
And
Wink,
thank you,
wink.
Eli, ahead of time.
what one of you? Because I can't see when he leans forward who's talking.
Let me back.
I thought one of you guys just a minute ago brought up that it would be being UFO days. It would be a very popular thing to do to have a nighttime skywatch session with
They do there.
people.
They do.
No,
they do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do like a bus. I want to say they do a bus
Was
or
that
something.
bus
was
tour
that the
and
bus
then-
tour?
No,
And
they
then
do a bus
had
tour and then they do-
a young lady. We saw her as a speaker last year. She actually did a
Skywatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
I forget her
damn.
name.
I don't
Well,
remember
there's
her name
also a
either.
lady talking to you and Gabe when I happened to be around you guys that was inviting you to her property.
We should all do that.
and she said there was
yes.
a lot that they catch a lot of stuff in her
Yes.
field.
Not-
And she said her
That-
husband would cook.
Yeah. Yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. And then
Yeah.
we all said, yes,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
I love that.
I noticed a lot of people drinking, and I think a live podcast at night with a bunch of people drinking
Oh,
could
yeah.
be a really fun time.
I think so
Call
too.
me in. Can we smoke cigars?
Yeah,
I'm in.
they were already smoking
Yeah.
in the tent and all that. Before the band goes on, do a live podcast.
I love this idea.
Put up,
Yeah.
We'll put up a teleprompter or something that shows what the drinking games are.
Yes.
You know, it would be a great
That's
idea
brilliant.
to have on that outdoor stage where the bands were playing. During one of the nights, have a live paranormal Kill Tony session with us as a panel, and have the people come up to tell paranormal stories, and we just roast them.
I don't think we want to roast people
No, but we
paranormal
But I do
Stories.
love the
Oh,
idea
stories.
of doing a
Yeah.
when we tried so
Like a live
at the end of
podcast.
our presentation we wanted to make sure that people were given the chance to tell their
And they were
stories
responsive.
and
They
yeah,
were.
then
You
so
guys-
that was
so-
great.
No, you did
I
great.
had a
with that.
lot of people tell me, like when you guys were doing your speak, they would come by and I talked to them. You got any stories? And a lot of them were like, no, not really. But he goes, at the bar tonight, you might be able to, once people are drinking, to get people more loosened up and start telling you because there's a lot of stuff in the area, but people don't really talk about it as
Right,
often.
right.
So that's what I was thinking. Like if we did a live podcast,
love this,
right
yeah.
before the band goes on, do drinking games, and then we could do something like, hey, if you got a story, want to come up, talk about it, because here's our, we've
I
all
love
had
this idea.
experiences on stuff, so it's not.
So that's interesting. So I find that too. Like paranormal is a scary subject for some people because they don't want to talk about it, right? But then you go to these conferences that people come to, and now they feel like it's okay to talk about because, that's why they're there, and everybody's had experiences. Or every time that we
Yep.
do one of these things, somebody comes up and goes, "Oh, I've had this experience," and you don't know how many people they've told. It's
Yeah.
just such a stigma about
And that's how the chumming kind of came in. We realized if you can have somebody have one or two drinks
It loosens
casually,
them up.
it loosens them up. We tell our stories, so they understand that we're coming from a place that hey, we're not going to judge you for saying
Right.
you saw a
Yeah.
purple elephant.
Yeah.
maybe you did.
Yeah,
So-
you did.
Just because
I mean,
you're
that's-
hiding that you've seen orbs your whole life,
Yeah.
we're not going to judge you for that.
Skeeter actually
exactly.
invited us to come
Puffing paint
investigate his
fumes and
house.
seeing orbs. I'm not.
'Cause
I'm not
I'm not
judging.
going to hold that against
When you
anybody.
guys were packing up last night, he told me a couple of the story, like stuff that happens in his house, and I was like,
Oh, he had
Good
the
God,
he
dude.
got the shadow moving.
well,
Wow.
so no, he told me he lives right across from the biggest cemetery around.
Now keep in mind, you may not want to
Say too much.
say too much because that's his story. And
Oh no,
maybe
I'm not
one-
going
yeah.
to tell the stories, but the stories that he was telling me, I was like, man, like 99% of the population would be like, this house is not ours anymore.
I'm going to be honest. I think most of the people in Elmwood are open to it because of
I think so.
because of the UFO
Yeah, just
activities.
UFO
Yeah.
alone, yeah.
That they're a little. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to talk about it, but I think as you pointed out, there is a weird aura in the area.
There is definitely an
and that
energy.
may be causing more activity in the area because of
Right.
it.
Just
mean,
because of how it's located.
Yeah. I mean, it may be a geographical anomaly in the area that's causing the electronics, but maybe also be causing more activity in certain fields.
You should contact the people at Skinwalker Ranch and see if they could possibly look into the Beyond Skinwalker segment and see if there is correlations to the activity that they're having there with Elmwood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they won't shoot rockets up, which is really cool.
Rockets.
I thought you were going to say you should contact them and see if we can get in. I was like, okay, let's see what we
no,
can do.
no, yeah, we should definitely do that. But yeah, par for the course this season. Not a single episode so far.
I think we were saying though is if you guys are definitely involved with the Elmwood's UFO days next year, please let us know. We'll try our best to take the 3 days so we can be there the whole time. I really enjoyed all the people. It was a great crowd of people walking around. Very friendly. They loved Parachum's books. Your guys' posters. Great food. I mean, the variety of food there for such a small area was really good.
The walking taco.
If we are
Walking taco, yeah.
if we are invited back next year, are we?
Of course
Okay,
you
If
good.
you're
need.
listening, please get a hold of Raven and let her know that we can come back because I think it's a wonderful, event.
If we have dates for next year,
Yeah,
The last weekend of July.
I'm really into
Which one of you guys
dark-haired
want to be
women.
my date?
it's
I
always
love that kind of date.
it's always the last weekend of July.
Yeah.
I thought it changed.
Liz already
No,
got you
it's that was
scheduled.
the last
Okay.
whole weekend of July.
When
bet
it
you
gets
that's-
closer to next
Yeah.
year, I'm gonna contact the news in our town to say, hey, we're going to this. We're a big Kansas City podcast. We're going to this event. You should put it on the news. That way, it gets a broader swath
Oh, I love
of
this.
attention.
We may want to reach out to some of our cohorts, like Drunken Cryptids
Yes.
Yeah,
and
for
Myth
sure.
Monsters
and see if they can
Mullets
get
and
the news down
Nevermore,
in Arkansas or Ohio.
and kind of bring it up and
I love that.
maybe do the rounds on them on UFOs and orbs.
If you guys are open, there's an event coming up here in a couple months. Eureka Springs, Zombie Crawl. That town is amazing. In fact, it has calicones underneath the sidewalks. We actually saw them. They're very, very cool. What happened? Do you want to tell the story? I guess we're on UFO days. Sorry about
No,
that.
No, this is
Do you
what
want
we
to tell
do.
us-
Go
you want to
ahead.
tell the story about the doctor that had the cure for cancer?
Oh,
What was
so
it?
I'm not going to remember his name.
No.
But it's at the place that's. Have you all heard of the Crescent Hotel?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful area.
So then you might
That's-
know the story, the backstory.
Yeah.
That's Zombie Days is in Eureka Springs, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said up here.
No,
No,
Eureka
no.
Springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt Orton from Drunken Cryptids just spent a weekend up there about a month ago. He actually caught a little bit of stuff. You've been there a few times, right?
I have.
I love the area. It's
great
a beautiful
breakfast.
area.
Oh, it's a great
Yeah.
place
Can't
to
drink the
shop.
water
It is
though, but it's
beautiful. Yeah,
beautiful.
don't do
You
that.
can.
I shop all day.
It's not recommended.
No.
The lead and the
Yes,
other,
yes,
the cyanide,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
or
The
arsenic.
cyanide.
Is it
Yes.
arsenic or cyanide? There's something else in it.
Yeah.
Maybe mercury. Can't remember. It's a heavy metal.
Yeah.
But that's another town that I
Great-
feel
great
has a
movie.
nice
Heavy
little
metal.
ring to it, some energy.
Oh, for sure. But isn't it all limestone? Isn't that part
It
of it?
is.
Yeah. So there's that. There's
So-
that part, and a lot of flooding that happened in that town, and
Yeah.
fires, and a lot of tragedy that happened
The
in that town.
mudslides because of over cutting down the trees. It was an amazing story.
So
And good
I want to
people,
pass
too.
this down to you guys. Our friend Rick went there with his family and had his wife just snap some pictures because he felt something weird. So,
good picture.
so you'll scroll left and right.
Well, we're gonna
on
go
those
through
three
all those
pictures.
pictures, my friend.
He
And then
was-
we're gonna
we're doing
continue.
this live. I wanna
his
see
wife was looking through the pictures that they took
So you can take it and just.
Thank
on
you.
the drive home, and she's like, "This is weird." So that's the original picture. If you swipe right, other way, other right. That's
That's the left.
That's left.
that's the spirit that's known to haunt the Crescent Hotel. And if
Wait. This wasn't your. This lady was caught just like that.
Yeah.
Now continue again. That's it.
Your left or my right?
So if you're holding the phone, swipe this way.
That is absolutely amazing.
That's
And you have
the-
this on your website, right?
This wasn't ours.
Oh, but
this
still.
was like 10 years ago. The
So
the dark
we're
one's
talking
the
about,
original one.
Rick
Look at
Parks with
And then he
True
enhanced
Ghost
it.
Stories. He actually has a show that for North America and all that. Him and Steve
Hayes.
They're going to be at the Paracon KC with us. They were actually at Elmwood, which also has catacombs, which has the tunnels. That's where we also got the whistles, audible whistles from Cowboys trying to get us to come back into the
Isn't that
saloon.
cool?
Now the enhanced picture, does that not look like the person?
It
the
absolutely
does.
does.
Wow, that is
the
amazing.
spaghetti strand dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that's you're good. That's a pretty impressive
Holy
piece
crap.
of photographic evidence,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And who took this photo?
Our friend
Parks.
Rick.
His wife.
His wife, actually.
Did he
Yeah.
happen? Did she
Amy.
happen to say? Did she feel anything? Or
No, they were. So the reason he stayed there is they were coming back from visiting family in Louisiana, and he's like, I've always wanted to stay at the Crescent Hotel. And he looked it up, and it was off season, so it was like $50 a night.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he convinced his wife, and he said there was no one there. Those windows are like the second floor,
Wow.
so that's impossible to capture that.
And supposedly this is the lady that fell to her death, right? Or
I think so. Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
dancer.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, they were just walking back to, I guess, to the car or something to leave, and he's like, it's known to be haunted, like, you should take some pictures. And she was like, oh, whatever, and just took some pictures of her shoulder as they were walking around, and they caught
And
that.
we're more than happy to start booking stuff a year out.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Let's
you know,
do it.
let's put it on the calendar. Let's figure out the
One
dates.
a quarter,
Yeah.
not 4 a quarter.
Yeah, this year kind of went crazy. We weren't like we didn't have anything like 2 months ago, and then now we have all next month like booked.
Good
And
for
it's
you
like,
guys.
I appreciate it.
Good for
yeah,
you guys.
yeah, it's only money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we
It's
make so
money's
much
cheap.
podcasting.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's fine.
What is that?
With all of our
What are we
sponsors.
talking about?
But yeah, we're next weekend is the Kansas City Paracon, which we sponsored. We got 2 live investigations Friday and Saturday night. We're also the first live podcast of the podcast party. We have a bunch of our friends showing up. PRI, Traveler's Moon,
Carter Bouchard,
Carter Bouchard.
who was on ours.
Brian Goddard.
Yeah, I mean, for the Kansas City area, it's
Quick
a
shout to
large
Miles.
group of people that are local,
Miles.
fairly local. Yeah, Miles will be there. The blind guy that saw the light.
I love that story, by the way.
You two would absolutely adore him. He
Really?
is the
Yeah.
nicest guy in
Sweet
the
guy.
world.
Aw.
Sweet guy.
And it ended up getting pretty large. Like I believe they sold 40 tickets for the Friday night investigation.
It was supposed to be
Good
like
for that.
10.
and then we have I think
Wow.
15 for the small group for Saturday night.
Now it's supposed to be like 4.
Yeah. So I mean, which is great. Jason wasn't what was it, 6 years off? He hasn't done this in
2018 was the last year.
so he didn't think, he kind of planned small, and it just kind of snowballed really fast.
Wow.
Dustin's going to be there.
Yeah, Dustin Perry's one of
Nice.
the main speakers.
Good
Brandy.
they're doing
Isn't Brandy going to be there too?
I think so.
Yeah.
They're doing an investigation at the Kansas Penitentiary. So I mean, it's a pretty neat event. But that's next weekend. We actually have a weekend off, and then we're doing
Elite Comics.
Elite Comics. We get to go and hang out it's not at the Elite at the Elite. It's at the convention center. There'll be a bunch of artists and authors, and just all around pretty neat guys. So it's a mini
Very
Comic
cool.
Con. So that's the weekend after.
Are we cosplaying?
You can if you want.
I think you should.
And then
I'll show up as
we got a
Bruce
friend's
Wayne.
wedding.
I was gonna
I'm
show
gonna
up as
head
the
down
naked cowboy.
to after that.
Absolutely.
We
You know,
got
the guy that plays the
something
guitar in New York?
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Yeah. So I mean, we're doing a lot, and then October 4th is the Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree in Ada, which would, if you guys aren't doing anything on
We will
October,
go. Yeah.
absolutely come over, because
Yeah.
Matt Orton's one of the main speakers. John Fike with Myth Monsters and Mullets is going to be. Nevermore Hollows is going to be there. We're going to be
That's
there.
a wonderful name, by the way.
Yeah.
Nevermore Hollows. Like,
That's
definitely
cool.
check them out. They have been building up this story on the city and all these inhabitants, and they're really neat. Very kind of long format, but similar up your guys' alleys on some of your stories. They're going to be there. Then of course the whole thing is put on by Cryptids of the Corn, which they kind of helped helped Nevermore Hollows kick off, and Nevermore Hollows got John to talk with them, and then Matt. So they've kind of blossomed together, and we've lucked out that we got to meet everybody and join in. So we have a vendor's booth, which we'd be more than happy to let you guys bring your merch in, sit with us. So
Very
that
kind
way
of you, please.
you wouldn't have, maybe, make some posters or something.
There's gonna be a lot of beer drinking going on.
Right.
I believe people are showing up Thursday night because everybody's podcasting or podcasters, and we don't get these opportunities very often. 'Cause
Right.
like this is what we like doing is with you guys to be able to sit down and just
Thursday
talk.
night.
You know, who knows how? You know, we're
Hopefully
already
I'm sure.
at like an hour and 11 minutes.
It feels like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that's how it goes. And so, you know,
So do I need to take Thursday off as well?
yeah.
Okay.
If you have any troubles, just tell them I said it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
I
try.
need to get
Well,
it
I
on
mean, the main
books.
thing is just get there by Thursday afternoon would be the main thing. It's a
So I need to take Thursday
It's a
off.
10-hour drive unless you just fly. Delta has a direct flight to Detroit,
Yeah.
and then it's a 3-hour drive from Detroit.
And if you want to sponsor us that owns a private jet, we'll be happy to.
Yeah,
Yes.
or technically it's a 5.5-hour, maybe a 5-hour drive from Chicago.
Oh.
So I mean, for you guys, with maybe
I
7.
think it's 7
So are you?
to Ohio. Yeah.
So are you flying?
I haven't decided.
'Cause
You're driving no matter what, so it doesn't matter. We're loading your car up with.
That's where I was going. I figured that was the plan.
I don't know what Dave's doing. We haven't really talked about
Yeah.
it so far out, you know.
I will
Thank-
make sure to take Thursday off, everybody.
And that was something fairly new. Matt just, I think it was this week, hit me up and was talking about, or maybe it was John. One of them was talking about they're trying to get there the night before, so there would be more time to kind of just hang out and,
Okay.
and kind of talk and collab. Because there's other stuff in the works on those guys. We want to try to get some stuff in the works with them and you guys,
Absolutely.
offshoots. Because I mean, I love the paranormal and all that. But as you kind of noticed, we can talk about almost anything. And I think a separate channel going, you know, like even current events or near events, just talking about, you know, fun facts or whack stories or
Conspiracy hour.
grab some tinfoil, make some hats, you know.
Well,
should.
we would all look good in a hat.
Some better than
We can
others.
add glitter.
So,
I love that
Yeah.
idea.
Glitter?
I want a glitter
fuzzy
hat.
head.
So to close this out,
To wrap it up.
Are we wrapping it up?
yeah, 'cause it's been an
Getting
hour and a
late.
half.
Anything we want to talk to? We don't want to
Um,
talk about Sally. We don't want to talk about. the
We're just
Russian
gonna have to do
UFO
this again.
days.
Well, I'm not trying to
I'm
be
all
mean.
for that.
I'm all for it.
It's
No,
we do.
almost
we do need to-
12:30.
No, I got to drop him off, then I got to drop you off, then I
No.
get to go home.
No,
You
you're-
gotta drop me
no.
off.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
you're
I
just
was going home with
my
him.
car's
Never
over
mind.
at
We already
Larry's.
get your hands full.
Yeah.
My car's at Larry's. We
Oh,
just-
crap.
yeah.
So you're going to Larry's?
Yeah.
Love it. I forgot
So-
about your car being there.
A pair chum.
for all
He's gonna
yeah,
leave me.
Yeah, he's
leave my
Larry.
car.
for all the people out there in TV land,
YouTube land.
where can people go
Yeah.
to find you, your activities, your
Your merch. Where can we
Merch.
find your merch at?
Oh,
your
I'm
post
getting,
Raven.
I'm getting
So
to it,
you need
JD.
To, you need to make more of your posters and put them for sale
Yeah, we do.
online.
Oh, absolutely.
And so
They're
we
amazing.
actually we
Yeah.
had
And
kind
you
of
can-
talked about this
you can probably
a
double
little
your
bit ago
price, by the
because
way.
I don't know if you've ever listened if you've listened to the Fake Sun episode. Gabriel made this amazing
Gabriel Von Graves. I hear he has amazing voice.
and an amazing poster making ability.
Yes.
He made this amazing like. No, it's not quite a poster yet, but like amazing. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Diorama?
You haven't told me yet. Diagram.
Diorama.
Yes.
You cut out little
It was
things
just
and
something
glue.
that we used to, like put on. I used it for TikTok, right? The
Yeah.
image he made for the Fake Sun episode, and it was
Which
so
is a
good.
very good episode
It
if you
was.
wanna listen to
It
something.
was
It
a very
was.
good,
Conspiracy
an
theory,
interesting.
you know?
Oh yeah. I wasn't convinced until
Unless
I
you're the
listened.
son and you want to sponsor us, then you are real.
And we're drunk.
Yes.
And so,
the son sponsored my new tan.
Yeah,
So.
me too.
but it was just an amazing image, and I said, we really need. I would put this on my wall. That's what I said. I
Yeah.
would put this on the wall. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a new poster and put it on the wall, and then we kind of talked about it.
And making posters
About
our
making
episodes, yeah.
posters
I
for
mean,
our
the good
episodes,
ones, not
and
the bad ones.
not the bad ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Screw those ones.
Yeah,
We
delete 'em.
and I have a big blank wall in my house, and that's my whole plan. And like for even with the Sally House stuff we had on TikTok,
Which
like,
thank you guys. very
Yes.
much,
Oh,
by the way,
thank
for being
you.
doing that. We appreciate
I
that.
was like, when
made that
I wanted to
investigation.
put those, and then I said, why don't we do that for everything that we do, like any of these
The good
special
ones.
events,
Yeah.
stuff. We do the posters. I want
Yeah.
to put them all on my wall, kind of like how people collect their race stuff, which are the race bibbins. Bibbins.
Bibbins or ribbons?
Bilbo.
Raven's
Libbins?
new to the English language,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
or medals or whatever.
Yes, or
like,
medals, yes.
you know how people have those collections. I was like,
you
I'm
like
gonna
the
do.
5Ks and all that.
Yeah.
I go
I-
shadow
bibs.
box and all. Yeah.
I want every your Mars. I want the
They're
one
bibs,
you did
yeah.
for this. I'm gonna frame it and put it on my wall.
Yeah.
I save all my
Absolutely.
bibs, and when I was running, I wrote down the times on the back of
Yes.
them.
So
Yeah.
when I didn't run too many 5Ks, but that's what I started to do was collect them. You know, so I was starting to have a collection of them on my wall. So now I'm like, I want to do this with our podcast stuff. So
Awesome. That's a great idea.
Just
I would
throwing
love
this
to
out
put
that's
it
an
on our.
idea.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the website at some point.
Eventually.
How can we find you?
We are on darkwoodsparanormal.com.
Our Darkwoods podcast at TikTok. Is
Or-
that what it is? Did I say it wrong? I was like, close.
You're definitely on TikTok.
We are
You
definitely on TikTok.
You're on YouTube, which we'd like you guys to push more. I
Yeah,
think
we
you guys
definitely
are
have to do more on
missing-
YouTube.
You are missing out on your
We will.
guys' chemistry
Yeah.
is amazing. We love talking with you guys. And whatever we need to do to help you out, let us know. Like I can help you with the website and that and getting that set up. But I was going to
thank
bring
you.
up, as you do your posters, please send them to me because
Absolutely.
I can laser them on the whatever colored card.
Oh.
But you can put those in like the old
The card with the poster.
Yeah, well, you
When you
can
frame
you
it.
can get a folder and stick them in, so you can have all your mini posters. So as you put them up on the walls, you put
We
them
could
in.
sell them like we used to have the trading cards stuff.
Oh,
like that,
actually,
you know,
yeah, I didn't
and
think
you could
about
put them
that.
all
That's
like
what
in
I
a
was
package.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know, and then you could.
Yeah, you can get episode or
That'd be
season
amazing.
one
Yeah.
poster cards.
You
And
could
then
even
we
make
do
the-
the special ones that you did with us with the Chiming with the Spirits. Those could be expansion packs. So as
I
you
love this.
as you work with other podcasters and do, please let us know. Like it's been so phenomenal working with you guys, hanging out. It was a blast meeting you. It seems like
Forever ago?
forever ago, and it really was just in February.
It does.
Yeah.
It seems like we've been friends forever, and we just met in February.
Yeah.
So
So, another thing is you could also turn your posters into playing cards, like he says
Yeah.
on the middle ones, and create your own Darkwoods Paranormal Tarot deck.
Yes.
Get out.
get out of
Same.
here, Parachum.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of. You are very talented,
Absolutely.
Gabriel, on your posters and that.
And other stuff as
Raven.
well.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Secrets. I love
Yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Raven, all the voice stuff you do. Your show's amazing.
You're talented.
Very
talented.
Yeah, very talented group.
And the
So-
energy that you guys bring just fills a room up.
Yeah.
Like, one
pretty
day
fun.
I hope we have
Filled
that
to-
type of
filled
energy.
to- auditorium up
you've
more than
endured our
ours.
hearts.
Yeah.
Sure. Definitely, we feel blessed. And
Yes.
Well,
So-
we're actually the ones that are blessed to know you guys, and I mean that.
Oh.
I hope people understand how talented you guys are.
For sure.
JD, the stuff you do with the laser engraving, I mean that's a
Yeah,
art
that's
wow,
cool.
that's
That
not
is
you
cool
guys-
That's
stuff.
not us.
That's all
him.
JD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, JD
That's all
has
JD.
if you need anything done, contact.
Hit me up. We can
yeah.
do custom merch for people.
Yes, most certainly. I worked with somebody. I was showing them the cards that you were generous to make us, and she's like, "I want some of these." I said, "I can talk to the guy and get price."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can do sets of them for you. We'll
Absolutely.
talk about that.
so
Yeah.
we love you guys. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Thank
And
you
make
for
sure-
being
make
part
sure
of the
to go-
greater family of Chiming with the Spirits. Hopefully,
Right.
we're part of the Darkwoods series.
Yeah, you are.
You know, we're somewhere in the trees.
Oh, I got a story.
Oh,
So, make sure to go like and subscribe both Darkwoods Paranormal
Absolutely.
podcast,
Absolutely.
Chumming with the Spirits.
you're gonna
Reach
put the
out-
links to them
Yes,
this time, right?
we'll even put the links to them on this episode. But get in contact with them. Like, if you have ideas on a topic that you think
Or great story.
either of us should talk about paranormal
Absolutely.
Because
or a
they can.
story,
We have your email on your website,
Yes.
so they can reach
Yep,
out
they
directly
can reach
to
out
you.
and
If not, message them
very
on
respondent, so.
TikTok or YouTube.
Homing pigeons. We're gonna
Homing-
go there.
yeah,
for a
Facebook too.
while.
We're
That'd be
on, we're
fun.
on
Next year, homing
Oh,
pigeons.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe get into racing them. We'll see how that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
I heard Tyson's pretty big into that, so maybe we can get him on the podcast.
Sounds like.
So, thank you for watching, and
Yeah.
until next time, we'll see
Be
you
safe.
later.
Take care.